Hey, Krista, this is Q. I know we're gonna all miss the boss man, and I'm the Q man, man. I just want to send my heartfelt sympathies to you, and just to let you know that anything you need from us, I just want to extend that to you. And love you, love him, and we'll all be great. Thank you.
My name is Jessica McGraw. Gary first met me as Jessica Lennon before I got married, and I worked in the ER with him. And I didn't work at Norfolk that often. It wasn't my home, but Gary always made you feel like home. He was a truly remarkable person. He was so smart, but he never made you feel stupid or less than. He was always willing to teach, always willing to make you smile. He was just truly such a genuine person. I am better having known him. I hope that I can be like him in serving others as he did.
This is Pete Parks, a brother from another mother. Gary was from the Eastern Shore, I'm from Georgia, but we still felt a kinship. And one thing I remember about Gary is he always greeted me with a nice firm handshake and a big smile when he got to work. And he always made my day by that. That kind of got things started off right for me. And he didn't have to say anything. All I had to do was just see him, and it made my day different. So thank you, Gary.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
My name is Kamal Phillips, Lieutenant with NFR, North Fire Rescue. I had the privilege of riding Medic 1 for over a decade, and when I say privilege, I'm being extremely sarcastic. Felt like we lived at Norfolk General, and very high volume of calls, so I just remember time and time again, 6-7 times a night, as I would enter the ER, my smile would slowly turn to a frown. And I know at the latter part of the evening, early morning, I would always see Gary, and Gary would always have a way to make me smile, re-energize me so I can get back out there and do my job. Always had positive things to say. He was always in a positive mindset, and it was like unreal because he had to deal with what I was dropping off to him. He used to say, "Don't bring me any more," and it was like a guarantee that we was bringing him more patients. But he was always a soldier about his job. He was passionate about what he did, and he was passionate about others, and you can see it here. This is a grand occasion. I know it's a sad situation, but it's the smiles on people's faces let you know what type of legacy Gary left. And I just want to tell Gary and his family, I love you all, and I'm extremely sorry for your loss.
Krista, just wanted to say, this is Mayur Narayan. You and Gary meant the world to me. It was during my training years, I'll never forget being with the G-Man in the trenches in the trauma bay. We did more open thoracotomies together. He was always an anchor for me during my training, and even after I left Norfolk General, has been in communication, as you know. I thought the world of the Bossman and think the world of you, not just what he did, but how he did it. An example of what it means to be a loving person. Touched the lives of so many people. So Martha and I, my wife and I, are sending our love to you. We lost a great soul, but his spirit lives with us. Love you. Thanks for having me here.
your way, and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I just want to say, Gary was a special person to me. I remember back when I was in EMT school, this before I became an ED tech. There's a couple traumas came in. It was a trauma alert that came down. Alpha, the guy got shot in the leg, and one time I was down there watching. I just got done doing this hair traction splint check off, and Gary turned around and looked at me. I wasn't even a tech yet. He says, he looked, and I said, "Hey, I just got signed off on that." And Gary looked at me, he goes, "Well, gown up, man, let's put it on." I was like, oh my gosh, it was like the best thing ever. He's like, Gary was a great mentor, and just a great friend. And I just remember every time I came in there, even as a green tech, he always gave me confidence, always believed in people, and just a great guy. He always took people in and just put his arms around them, and just very special. We just every time and then he moved up to GICU. I used to go up there and do my thing. I'm an HVAC guy, and I work for the hospital doing that. I go up there and do my smoke test and see him every morning. He always singled me out and, "Hey, boss man, what's going on?" So he is the original boss man. He is G. And we love this guy. I'm gonna miss you. I really am gonna miss you, Gary.
So Gary's been part of my life since I started emergency medicine. Knew when he was a tech, was the best nurse ever. He'll be greatly missed. We love you. You're never forgotten. Bye.
Hey, it was wonderful knowing you. We had a great time, boss man. And that's it.
Yes, my name is Jenny Cooper, and Guy and Krista were our neighbors in Chesapeake when they lived in Chesapeake. And his son is one of my grandson's best friends. And when my grandson had an accident, he was right there at the hospital, and he was like my knight in shining armor because he was the one that was in the room with me while I waited. And he's going to be truly missed. Thank you.
Hey, Krista and family, I just want to let you know, what a beautiful ceremony this is to honor somebody that you've loved so much. I'm telling you, he's a legend. He's a legend. He's an icon. He will never, ever be replaced. The army of love you guys have around you is unbelievable. I know he's flying high in Jamaica right now, and I know he will eternally stand over all of your lives. All I got to tell him is, may he rest in paradise forever. He will ever be missed. I love you, Krista, and we are going to walk you through this every step of the way. Rest in paradise, Gary.
Gary, wasn't supposed to be like this, man.
We love you and Krista, and we wish you were here. But we are very lucky to know you. You were very warm and loving, and everyone loved you.
Hey, Krista, sorry for your loss, but just wanted to rerun a story. I was a brand new grad, got invited to your guys' Halloween party. I drank half a bottle of Fireball. I blacked out. I puked in your guys' toilet. Gary put me to bed in your son's bedroom, and the next day I got an Uber back home, and the only thing he told me the next time I saw him at work is that he's mad that I didn't stick around for breakfast. That just kind of tells you what kind of guy Gary was. I love you guys, and sorry for your loss.
Dear Gary and Krista, thinking of you during this time, and Gary, we never had so much fun in Mexico. Meeting you and Krista there made my trip. And knowing you for over 31 years, and taking that ambulance class together was an absolute hoot. Gary was my partner. I'll always remember him, and I love you.
Hey Gary, it was nice to know you. It was good working with you. I love you, I'll miss you, and I'm here always to support your family in anything that they need.
Hey Krista, I'm so very sorry about Gary. Quite a shock for everyone, but just so you know, I will never eat another gizzard in my life that I don't think of Gary and the times we spent during shift change having gizzards. He was a great friend, a lot of laughs. I'll always remember him, never forget him, and we're always here for you too, and we love you, and you two are such a reflection of one another, and I just keep you all in my thoughts and prayers.
Gary, I can't put a description on him. All around, great individual, great man, kind, understanding, and I remember from the first time we interacted, it was like it was like a marriage ever since. Like we've always, had each other's back through shifts. I remember when I went through my father being sick and passing, the kind words he shared to me at that time, and saying something to the effect of, he got me on this side, as long as I, stay strong through it. You can't put a description on someone that great of a person. Good brother, good friend. Could always count on him. He will be missed.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all